Alright, let's start this thing, shall we? There's one of the scummy living skeletons who attacked the king! Let's get him!
You humans think you're a match for Blizzard? You can't even defeat me! Thonolan, wait!
My brother, my steel is no match for these creatures. Only with your great kicking skills can we hope for victory. Muffin! Don't die! Save the princess. You're the last hope for... No. You'll pay for this, Blizzard! So we're starting off in the Witch's Forest. Now in Kickmaster, of course, you play as the hero Thonolan. And it's an interesting game because it's a platform style game with RPG elements. And the thing is, you have to pick up certain items in order to build your experience. So when you pick up most of these items that I'm using my jumps for, you do get experience and or magic. Because yes, you can use magic in the game. What I just picked up here is the Bouncing Bulb Spirit. It's like the how should I say this? It's like the diamond in Simon's Quest. As you can see, I am cutting left and right through all these idiots. And as you can see, that is poison. And if you get poisoned, well, it takes a little, it shaves a little life off of you. And if you've seen most of my Let's Plays, you notice that I rarely use magic. So now we face the first boss, which is the witch. And all you have to do is make sure to hit this boss in the air. Just keep jump kicking her. Now, I can tell you the hitbox is just very wonky for certain bosses. So, what you can do is you can use your handstand kick, which is what I'm using now. In order to do the handstand kick, you have to do up and B. Up and B, and in the air, you can do up and B. And as you saw in part 0, yes, you can do... You can do the same thing. And we have the life up 1 magic. And now we're going to Sector 2, the Caverns of No Return. Now you have to be careful here, because, of course, since this is one of those places in which you have to be careful about where you jump and all. Yeah. There's a way to get that. Level up. And when you level up, you gain a new move. Now what I just learned was the knee drop. You don't really need to get that if you already got it. And you need to be very careful because you have nature's asshole, nature's favorite asshole, the bats. Now in here, the march will slow you down. So if you can, try using the high road. I have to say, for a game like this, and it's done by Taito, the music is pretty good. And if you kick here, you can pick up some very nice experience. I'm making it a habit to really get all the experience here. You have to be very careful here, because if you're not careful, they will break off, and that's what happens. So yeah, you can easily lose your life here. Give me one moment. Okay. Now, another thing you need to know is that if you do lose a life, so does your experience. You lose whatever experience you gained after having lost a life. And I have to say, that is a very dick move. Especially considering the wonky hitboxes some enemies just have. But you can gain it back. The only way you can actually get this is you have to handstand kick. I'm trying to get through this area. Now, the good thing is, they do have a tendency to respawn. Forgot about that one. You have found the magic boots. These boots will protect your feet from dangerous ground. Oh, I like that. I can handstand kick here. But that's the bad thing about it. Well, just be careful around here. You have to hop your way all the way up here. Kick a little further. I mean, well, yeah, we kick a little further and go a little further. And we'll be facing our next boss, I believe. We're going to be facing some wolves. if you can, try to jump kick these wolves. Or use a handstand kick. And yes, you have to get rid of all these wolves. Or get rid of the one that actually... The one right there is the one you want to get rid of. Try to nail it with a knee drop if you can. Or the handstand kick. I'm actually doing a good job just nailing up the handstand kick. And just kick this bitch in the face. And with that, we get the twin power magic. Now, if you know anything, like, if you know Ninja Gaiden, you know you have a Ninpu, which will call forth a doppelganger. So this is what this is. So with that, where we're going to next, which I'm going to stop at, is here, known as Belzed's first stronghold, Sector 3. So with that, I'm going to stop here. In the next part, we're going to take on the next 2 levels when Let's Play Kickmaster continues right after this.